Trevs Hockey Show. I'm the Trev. Sweet. Anyway, the dominoes are falling. I knew this was going to happen. I've actually only been waiting for this announcement all afternoon, all evening. And it should come as no surprise. The title should say it all. Joel Quenneville, former head coach of the Florida Panthers, is out the door. He resigned, given everything that's been going on with the Blackhawks situation and the fact that he was there at the time and everything that's come into light. I'll post a link to the story, just like I did with the Bowman video, which you can check out here in the description, but let's talk about it. So if you're unfamiliar, like I said, there's a link to the original story in the description. 2010, their Stanley Cup run. There's a serious allegation that comes to the attention of the Blackhawks management, and Quenneville happens to be a part of this meeting. And according to what's been reported, according to what's been said, his idea was to brush this allegation to the side, being there as far as they were in the Stanley Cup final, or going to the Stanley Cup. And it kind of went unchecked up until earlier this year. And thanks to the investigation done by the third party that was hired by the Blackhawks, everything has come to light as far as Quenneville is concerned. And rather than try and fight the accusations or anything like that, and given the damning evidence against them, and after a 2-hour meeting with Gary Bettman, it's probably best that he resigns instead of getting fired with cause. But on the plus side, Brunette will be taking over on the interim basis. It sucks to have to keep reporting things like this happening, but such is the world we live in, right? Obla-dee, obla-da. It just goes to show that some behaviors need to be checked and accounted for, and in a statement, Quenneville says he's at least given himself the chance to be educated on matters like this. So good on him. What's bad on him is the same circumstances that revolved around Stan Bowman. If he actually happens to get an offer or hired by any club in any position, regardless of the position, another face-to-face sit-down with Gary B. Bettman is in order. So, again, that almost has that sense of finality to it. Like, this probably is the last we see of Quenneville. Add him to the blacklist. But his time in Florida was actually fruitful for the Panthers. Hold on. Grabbed the wrong piece of paper with the notes. 137 games. 79 of those were wins. 40 were losses, and 13 came as a result of an overtime or a shootout loss, which equals to a .648 win percentage. So definitely good for the Panthers. And that includes the 7 games that they've already played this season. We'll talk about that in a bit. As far as playoffs was concerned, he only got them as far as 10 games. So nowhere out of the first round. 3 wins, 7 losses for a .300 win percentage. Now, as I was saying for the Panthers, this comes at a bad time. When I say it comes at a bad time, they're on their best season opening streak they've ever been on in club history. 7 games, 7 wins, no losses. And I don't think a lot of that is attributed. I don't think a lot of that can be attributed to Quenneville. It could possibly be. I mean, his coaching style is not a bad coaching style. I think a lot of it is they finally have a team that wants to play competitively, which is an amazing thing to see. It really is. So here's hoping, as far as Brunette is concerned, he can keep that ship going. I mean, they need to look past the whole Quenneville thing and just set their sights forward on what they've been doing this whole time, which is winning. And if they can keep that momentum going, if they can keep that train rolling, that's a good thing for them. Time will tell, right? Time's always the enemy of everything, but you hope for the best as far as the Panthers are concerned, because they feel like, I imagine they feel like they just got sucker punched, like for something that's completely out of their control. They had to have a coach resign, but with the old, right? You can only go forward from this, and for the Panthers, like I said, hopefully the momentum stays, because I like seeing a competitive Panthers team. I don't know about you, but I do. So that's another one of Trev's hockey shows. Not the video I wanted to make initially, but a video I knew I was going to have to make. But either way, I want to thank you for tuning in. Don't think I don't appreciate the gesture, especially if you're right here. Hey, if I can keep you entertained for 6 minutes, that's a great thing. But since you're here, hit that like. While you're at it, hit that red button that says subscribe all over it. You know you want to. Subscribe makes you feel good. And we're close to 100. Let's make that happen. All my socials, and like I said, the link to the original story in the description down below. Moving forward, I think I have one more of these to make. I have this hunch. I really have this feeling. I might have one more to make, but we'll see. That'll happen. We'll know more tomorrow, for sure. But either way, in the meantime, and in between time, you look for more videos from Trev. Later.